Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Ricky Ashley here. This is my first YouTube video. I'm just starting a channel. What I can do today is just give you a brief overview of what this is going to do. Uh, Recently, I started my journey on photography. About 3 years ago, I purchased my first DSLR, um, but have been shooting a lot longer than that with other types of cameras. And it was sitting in a bag, and I didn't, you know, really know how to use it or anything like that. A friend turned me on to YouTube, so I started watching a lot of videos. There's a lot of other photographers I started following and watching and follow religiously. I'll mention them later in other videos and such, just from people who inspire me and such. But yeah, this is going to be mainly a photography related channel. I'm going to start uh, with pretty much what I learned in my journey. Um, and then why I started this channel was just to, as a relatively new photographer, um, to impart what I learned on the aspiring photographers and new photographers in the industry. Because camera technology today is, there's really not much difference between the makes and models of the brands. It's your preference. Me, I shoot on Canon. I do have one Fuji camera, but I use that one rarely for portraits and such. But mainly, I shoot on Canon. That's what I bought initially. I upgraded to full frame, and I haven't been disappointed. Canon's quality, reliability. I've done quite a number of photo shoots. I'll start putting pictures up. That way, y'all can kind of see what's going on here and there. And this is really just why I started doing it. I've always had a camera in my hand. Even as a kid, I remember just having like this little disposable camera as a Polaroid. You can probably see it behind me up on the shelf right about there. That was my very first camera. I still have it. It's near to my heart. My mother gave it to me. Um, and it's a passion of mine. I mean, I really, really love being behind that lens and being able to capture moments. So mainly what I've been shooting lately, all right, let me rewind just a hair. What I've been shooting mainly is landscapes. That's kind of where I started, just to get familiar with using a DSLR camera, which is completely different from a camera phone. I thought they were relatively the same or relatively close, but no, that camera phone can only do fractions of what a DSLR can do. Once you unlock all the features and everything, you start figuring out how to use them, how to use settings. But yeah, once I started doing that, I got hooked, and it was. Then I graduated it. One friend let me, as just an experiment. I got a new lens. I started with my two kit lenses from with the camera that came with it, and my first prime lens was a 50 millimeter 1.8. That thing is my go-to lens. I'm not shooting on this. I'm actually shooting this on a kit lens. So excuse the quality if there is any quality issues. But yeah, I started with one friend who let me photograph her daughter um, for her senior pictures, and from there it just I've done several photo shoots for families, individuals, and such like that, just and other things. So, but yeah, and I really got hooked on that. So I mean, there's other things. I even experimented with. I went out at night, shot light trails, um, did floral photography, um, a lot of beach stuff because I work and live near the beach. So you're gonna see a lot of that stuff. But yeah, that's today's just kind of like a brief overview, just kind of what I'm getting started as a channel. I mean, I really look forward to impart my knowledge onto y'all. Hopefully, you can learn something from me. Um, but yeah, I will put a subscribe button in here somewhere so you can subscribe to my channel. Then you have a little bell there as well, so please do. Again, it's Ricky Ashley Photography, but I just have it under my name, just Ricky Ashley. But you can also find me at rickyashleyphotography.com and Instagram. I'll put all those links in the description below. Um, Thank y'all, and I hope to see you soon.